house, Trevor is my guest, and if you have a problem with it, I'm sorry, but it's not your call.
So what's your plan? You gonna pour him a drink? He's gonna tell you everything?
You're interrupting, okay? It's time for you to go.
You may think that you're working him, but in actuality, he's working you.
Sonny, listen to me. I am no threat to Carly.
You rip Kate's life apart to get to me, Trevor.
But Carly is not interested in my quarrel with a woman she barely knows.
I have more important things to worry about than Kate Howard, okay? Can you please leave?
Why don't you tell him what you're trying to do?
I'm trying to have a conversation over a halfway decent martini. Are you happy? Go.
Carly wants to know whether or not Johnny Sakara murdered our nanny, Letitia. You see, Carly suspects that you're protecting Johnny Sakara, and I don't blame her because everybody knows that you worked for his father. But the kid's nuts. Somebody should really look out for him because Carly's not the only one who thinks that he strangled my nanny, Letitia.
Sonny, how many times I gotta tell you? Johnny was nowhere near Port Charles the night that your nanny was murdered.
Oh, I know. You'll do anything Anthony Zakar says. You'll protect his son. Whatever he wants, you'll do, right?
Come on, Sonny. Smarten up. Why don't you investigate your own list of personal enemies before you try to pin a murder on a young guy that you don't even know? Carly, look, it's always nice to see you, even under these circumstances. And I do hope we'll have a chance to have that martini in the future.
You're thinking. It was my one chance to question Trevor, and you blew it.
You shouldn't be talking to the guy, much less inviting him to your house, getting him drunk.
I will ask Trevor
asking him about
I
a
want,
murder.
okay? Anything I want, if it helps me figure out who killed
You're not
Letitia.
figuring out a damn thing.
Oh, now that's just tragic.
What? Is there something wrong? Did we do something with the patient?
No, that woman, look. Why would anyone wear that?
Not everybody wants to look like a painted-up, starving 14-year-old model in a fashion magazine. And if you ask me, those girls are the real tragedy, along with everything else I've seen in Couture.
Well, you don't have to take every page literally. Fashion should be wearable art.
Now, why would I wear art to General Hospital? And if I did, I wouldn't buy it out of Couture. All the clothes in your magazine cost ridiculous amounts of money and have absolutely nothing to do with real women.
Couture is cutting edge. It's one of the most influential magazines in the business.
I don't care about the business. I care about my life. And when I open up a magazine, I want to see something that I can use. A pretty dress. A hairstyle for me and not some skinny blonde. Maybe even a piece of furniture that I can actually afford to buy. I want a magazine to help me put a little style in my life. Now get back to work.
Hey, you got your message. I understand you want to discuss a business proposal.
You and I may be in a position to help one another.
Do you have any idea how dangerous Trevor Lansing is?
Yes, I do.
Okay, so why don't you leave him alone?
Because I'm the only one who can get to him, Sonny.
And who are you, Nancy Drew now? Trying to solve the mystery of the twisted stairs?
Are you reading Nancy Drew?
I don't read Nancy Drew.
Then why did you bring it up?
Because every time that I get shot and I'm in the hospital, you insist on taking care of me. I'm trying to go to sleep. You read out loud about, some rich girl driving a roadster, solving some stupid mystery. I don't know.
It was a convertible.
Okay. We're not changing the subject because that's what you do.
I'm not trying to change the subject. You just need to admit that you like Nancy Drew.
I don't want you involved.
I left Letitia here that night, okay? I didn't think. And I found her dead on the floor, and I am going to find who's responsible.
It's too dangerous.
The killer is text messaging you, right? Johnny Zakara is text messaging Lulu.
It doesn't mean he's the killer.
I know. I feel the same way. When I met him, it didn't feel right.
What? When did you meet Johnny Sakara?
I ran into him.
Where?
At the park.
Did he threaten you?
No, he didn't threaten me.
You're lying to me. What did he do?
Nothing. He didn't do anything.
Why didn't you call me?
Okay, you know what? I want you to stop for a second.
No,
I
I'm
want you to
just
consider
saying,
something,
this is
okay?
ridiculous.
Consider this. What if Johnny is just the decoy? Maybe that's why Trevor is spending so much time on him. What if this is all just a diversion so we don't find the real killer?
I don't want you anywhere near this. It's not a game. It's not a novel mystery. Letitia was found dead right here on the floor. I don't want that happening to you.
Okay? What do you think we can do for each other?
Picture this. New magazine. Classy, cutting edge, but for real women.
I'm listening.
Picture a magazine for women who work every day. They may have a career, may just be a job, they may choose to work from home. It doesn't matter because their lives are busy, complicated. They don't have time for haute couture, but they still want to have some style in their life.
I know a lot of women who would fit that profile.
Do you think that they would buy a first-class magazine? I'm talking high-end photographers, A-list writers, gorgeous layouts, and of course tons of beautiful ads. But it would focus on the clothes and the hair and the accessories and maybe even some furniture. But it would all be something that a working woman could afford.
Sounds like a great idea.
It's an expensive idea, and it would require significant startup funds.
Of course it will.
Which would mean I would need a backer with very deep pockets. In other words, you.
I think I wanted you to stay on the island because I knew you would try to, get involved, and I was right. You're running around, baiting a killer, risking your life when our kids just lost Letitia.
That's why I'm doing this. I owe her.
You're putting yourself in the middle of a mob war, having drinks with Trevor Lansing, meeting with Johnny Sakara, a kid who's psychotic, whether he killed Letitia or not.
Okay, it's not just about Letitia. I'm trying to protect my children, and I want to protect Lulu.
Do you trust me at all?
Of course I trust
Do you understand that we're following the same leads, tripping all over each other? Let me take care of this.
I can't.
Why?
Because you're too close to the situation. Trevor pushes all your buttons, and it's too painful for you.
It doesn't help that I come in here and you're pouring him martinis.
Then you need to keep your distance.
The man is dangerous.
I agree with you. I know he's dangerous. But let me protect you for once. I know what Trevor's cost you.
I'm doing okay, but every time you get involved, then I worry, and it makes things worse.
Okay, I know that the pain is real for you. I can see it, Sonny. I can feel it when you and Trevor are in the same room. That pain affects the choices you make, and I know how you think. So let me think for you for a little while.
I need you to stay out of this. Because nothing, no amount of pain, nothing that Trevor Lansing can dredge up will stop me from protecting my family, and that includes you.
Watching him, okay? Yeah, get back to me as soon as you have that information. Great.
Hey,
Hey.
everything all right?
Yeah, I'm just making sure all the windows are in, right? Before the winter hits in Montreal.
You are doing a great job with the renovations. And I would appreciate your input on another project, too.
Okay.
Kate Howard approached me about a new fashion magazine that focuses on women who work for a living.
That was my idea. I pitched that to her boss on Father's Day.
Oh, well, she wants me to back it.
Well, forget it. My husband is not going into business with Sonny's new girlfriend. Fair that Kate got axed from Couture, okay? But that's what she gets for hanging out with Trevor Lansing.
She's just trying to turn a bad situation into something positive.
Fine, let her do it with someone else's husband.
She really knows what she's doing, and I think it's a good investment.
What if I asked you not to?
What if I asked you to trust me on this?
I'd say you're wasting your time because I won't. I'm jealous. I'm possessive. I know Kate stole my idea, and I think she's after my husband.
Okay, we can negotiate the intellectual property, and I am extremely married.
What if Kate won't respect our wedding vows?
You're infuriating, but I love you. I really love you. I promise you that you are the only woman for me.
You're trying to distract me with sex.
Yeah, is it working?
He's trying a little harder.
On the next General Hospital.
What are you doing here?
Blood pressure starting to drop again.
This guy might not make it through surgery.
I'm Detective Harper. I have a few questions for you.
Watch weekdays on ABC, weeknights on SoapNet.